Welcome in, Scorpio. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. For those of you returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, this is going to be Scorpio, your reading for mid January to the end of January. We're going to take a look at I pulled a whole bunch of oracle cards. I'm going to clarify with tarot and then get some messages from your person at the end. So, if you are in no contact, definitely stay tuned for that. That being said, here, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, any placement in Scorpio. Hopefully something resonates for you guys. Time is fluid, so even though I do have a date, I've dated this for mid-January to the end of January. If you're drawn in by the title, don't be concerned about that. Cross watchers, as always, feel free to swap sides. Same thing for you, Scorpio. You're on my left, your person's on the right. And we're going to talk about these cards, and then I'm going to clarify with tarot. And like I mentioned, I'll pull some messages from your person here at the end. From what I can see right now, Scorpio, it definitely looks like things between you and this person are at a bit of a standstill here. Definitely for some of you, there could be not a lot of contact. I feel like there's minimal contact, I feel, between the two of you. So that being said, here, it looks like, you're really in the energy here, Scorpio, of trying to find some answers, trying to figure out what direction you want to move in. I feel like on some level here, the universe is actually like kind of put a pause. They've put this relationship on pause for some reason with the divinity card coming out. This is card number 20. And Spirit's really encouraging you to take this time. So, as difficult as it might be right now, you're probably really wanting to talk to this person or be in relationship with this person. Spirit's really, sometimes the universe does things for your own good. So, I feel like for a lot of you right now, you're really being asked to kind of take a step back, look at the situation from a new perspective here. And I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to, in your daily routine, carry wood, chop water here with this chop wood card, for you to try and find some balance within yourself. I feel like doing things that you normally do and trying to get a clear head or clearing your mind. So whether that you do that when you exercise or going for a walk or doing meditation, definitely there's a lot of clarity that will come through you doing those things or getting clarity on the situation. So Spirit's encouraging you to do that. I feel like this will help you feel a little bit better, just in your daily routine, just in your daily life, and just bring some balance back to you here, Scorpio. So definitely looks like it's been a difficult time in this situation with this person. Spirit also wants you to know here that nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. You could be dealing with a mutable sign. I feel like for a lot of you, the situation isn't, things can still turn around, I want to say. So for those of you that are hoping that the situation resolves itself and it turns out in your favor, I feel like Spirit's encouraging you not to give up as well, on what it is that you really want in the situation with this person. And I feel like, the universe is putting a pause on the situation so that you can really evaluate what it is that is important to you, what it is that you're really wanting, looking at the situation a little bit clearly, maybe in the past you looked at the situation or this relationship with, rose colored glasses on, and now Spirit's really wanting you to see the way that the situation actually is. So could be a little bit of self, I don't want to say sabotage, but just not seeing the situation as clearly as the universe is wanting you to see it. So it kind of gives me the energy of the all that glitters card. So I feel like maybe in the past you may have definitely had this person on a bit of a pedestal here, Scorpio, and I feel like that person is off the pedestal. And I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to see the situation for the way it is. So this may have to do with you just accepting the way it's got to be right now, even though you're not happy about it, right? As well, you got another Moonology card. This is confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So this new moon is definitely going to be happening. The new moon is in the first week in February. So I feel like, even though it's not necessarily in Leo, I feel like at that time between now and the first week in February, spirits, kind of, like I said, put the brakes on the situation between you and them. And again, to kind of figure out what it is that is going to make you happy, finding and rebuilding your confidence in a situation, and just knowing and believing still, hold your vision, but at the same token, be realistic, I guess, about the situation with this person. In your person's energy here, Scorpio, spirit's asking them, what do they need to release? So I feel like this person obviously is either still involved in another situation, has some bad habits or mindsets that is holding them back from the two of you being together. And I definitely feel like it has a lot to do with emotions, because your person's sacred symbol, that card that came out, was the water card. This is card number 18, which, if you add 1 and 8, is a 9. Nines really talk about the self. So I feel like this person has a lot of emotions that they have been pushing down. So this gives me the energy of them not dealing with their feelings. Those could be painful feelings. These could be painful feelings that have nothing to do with you, Scorpio, but this person has kind of like, pushed all of these emotions down, whether that be about you, about your relationship, or in another situation. So I feel like Spirit's really encouraging this person. This person has a lot of feelings and emotions that they haven't dealt with. So this could be because of anything. Somebody could have, that was very important to them, could have passed away, and they just never dealt with that grief. It could be anything like that. But this person does need to work through their fears here and their emotions in order to kind of show up for you in the way in which you need them to. So I feel like this person has a lot of deep feelings for you, Scorpio. I just feel like this person's not either able to express it, or has a hard time expressing. And again, gives me the energy of somebody pushing their feelings down. And with this never ending story cards, there's definitely a story between the two of you in this situation. It keeps coming back around. And I feel like, this person has never really dealt with those feelings. So I feel like on some level here, I feel like one of the reasons that this person met you, Scorpio, is to deal with those feelings. So this gives me the energy of you triggering this person. And again, it's not like you intentionally did this, but I feel like you've triggered this person, and, to take a look at their shadow side. And I feel like part of their shadow side is them not dealing with their feelings. And that's a hard thing for somebody to face. So I feel like this person's been avoiding doing that for a while. And that's, I feel like, what this never ending story is. Spirit keeps, bringing you back around to this person or this relationship. Like, gives me the energy of you and this person still not finishing your karmic contract. And, or, if you identify being on a TF journey, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So until this person is really ready to deal with those feelings, I feel like there's a certain amount of frustration that I'm picking up on in this reading between you and them. And then the bottom of the sacred symbol deck here is courage. So this person needs to find the courage. Might also be dealing with a Leo. You might have some Leo in your chart as well, and or some fire. Again, we have fire and water out in this reading so far, but could be anything. But finding that courage, right? Finding the courage to, for you to build up your confidence here in yourself here, Scorpio. I feel like your person here needs to deal with their feelings, deal with emotions, learn how to do that. And I feel like until like those things are resolved, like you and this person are at a bit of a standstill, because we have the 5 of Cups as the mutual energy. And obviously in this card, you know, the traditional Five of Cups is somebody looking at those Three of Cups and lamenting about a situation that has passed. But if, you know, you would turn around, you'd see the Two of Cups, and there's two separate cups here. They're not in the exact same location. So I feel like that really talks about internally and externally, again, dealing with emotions, right? So, you know, the one cup is kind of hidden. So again, I feel like this person has been kind of hiding their feelings from you, or again, not wanting to deal with them. And I feel like this person as well, they could have one foot in the past still and one foot, you know, in the current situation and or in the future. So, you know, as so above below. So again, I feel like until this person can kind of deal with these feelings, that, you know, you're not going to have any emotional satisfaction from this person or this situation. So I feel like that's where this frustration is coming in from your side, and I feel like your person's as well. I feel like this person actually kind of feels, I don't want to say intimidated, that's not really the right word. I feel like they feel like they can't meet you at your level, and I feel like for this person there's a certain amount of frustration um in that energy. The bottom of the deck for Journey of the Oz was the Hermit card and the Ten of Swords. So this person has definitely thought about resurrecting the situation. And then we have the Magician, which talks about, you know, this person. I feel like you, Scorpio, really possess everything that this person wants, but I feel like this person is still dealing with a painful ending. And I feel like until this person's works through this energy, I feel like things are at a bit of a standstill. The bottom of the Wisdom of the Oracle was a leg up. So I definitely feel like Spirit is helping both of you in this situation, but in different ways, I want to say. So let's see how this person is currently feeling about you. We'll take a look at your feelings, and then I will pull some actions. See if there's going to be any action between you and this person between mid-January, end of January. So Spirit, Angels, and Guides, please show me how the person on Scorpio's mind, with what do you need to release, this Water card, a never-ending story. How is this person currently feeling about Scorpio, please? How does this person currently feeling? How are they feeling about Scorpio? All right, so we have the Star card coming out. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Page of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Two of Swords. All right, so I feel like the situation between you and them right now, again, I feel like for a lot of you, there was some sort of hard ending and or betrayal. So either this person doesn't want to really take accountability for their actions on some level. I feel like they've had a hard time dealing with like their role in the demise of this relationship or why things fell apart. Because Two of Swords is somebody who doesn't want to see that there's an ending. This showing up in this person's feelings, this also gives me the indication that, you know, this person's worn out. I feel like they are pretty exhausted. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know, they want the situation to be healed. I feel they want to move in a new direction. I'm not sure if this is with you or like just on their own, but it's been difficult. Like there's been difficulty for this person to either move past you or get over you, Scorpio. This person could also be saying that you are also having a hard time moving on. Again, take it how it resonates if you feel that's your energy. All right, why the Star card here? Why the Star card There's the Five of Cups again. All right, so this person does have a lot of regret, I feel, about a painful ending or things that have happened between the two of you. Tell me about this Page of Wands here, this person's feelings. Ace of Cups. All right, I feel like on some level here, there's a certain amount of healing that has to happen as well between you and this person, Scorpio, in order for this to have a new emotional beginning. It definitely looks like there's been a lot of pain, I feel, between you and them, a lot of water under the bridge, per se. I feel like on some level here, neither one of you really want to let go of each other. But there's also the energy here of two people needing to really have open communication and really talk about the things that have happened and why they happened. And I feel like for the longest time, this person maybe didn't really want to acknowledge, you know, their role in the demise of what happened between the two of you. I mean, each of your situations are going to be a little bit different because this is a general reading. But essentially, that's the energy coming off your person here. Again, I feel like they do really care about you. And again, I would be more concerned that, somebody isn't upset about their behavior, but I feel like this person is in deep reflection about the things that they did. And I feel like maybe for the longest time, this person didn't really want to accept what they did or accept the ending of this relationship. Let's see how you're feeling. How does Scorpio feel about this person? How does Scorpio feel about this person? All right, so we have the Fool card. It's funny, you both have, they have the Junior Arcana card to the Fool, and you have the Fool in your energy. All right, this gives me the energy here, Scorpio, of for some of you, you really wanted things to work out with this person or the situation. For those of you that are still wanting that, again, that's not going to be all of you. Some of you are just wanting like a brand new start. I don't want to keep thinking about this person on some level. I feel like for some of you, Scorpio, you're like, I don't know what the answer is with this situation or this person. I was hoping that things were going to work out. I don't know how, but I just know that they will. So there's a little bit of that. And I feel like that's probably why you got this nothing is set in stone yet. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you may have some blind faith here in this situation with this person that it's going to work out. So it really gives me that mantra, which is a good mantra to have, is that everything is working out for me, like to have that and have that in your mindset every day. Everything is always working out for me. This is really what this energy is telling me. So again, following your heart here, Scorpio, following what you already know, intuitively about this situation, this person. This person looks like they are still in a lot of pain. They're in a lot of emotions. And again, trying to work through those fears and really accept the things that they've done. So let's clarify your feelings, though. I just want to get some more information. Tell me about the Fool here. Why is the Fool showing up here in Scorpio's feelings? Why the Fool card? All right, Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. And the Moon. Queen of Cups. Yeah. So this is you following your heart here, Scorpio. Just following your heart, listening to your heart. The Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands on the Six of Wands really shows me that, you have a lot of faith and belief in a situation. I feel like for a lot of you, you just want the opportunity to be in a long-term relationship with this person. And I feel like despite all of the conflict that's been going on, there has been a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos with this situation with this person. So it kind of gives me the energy of, regardless of what has gone on in the past, I feel like for a lot of you, you're still hopeful and you're still following your heart here. Like you're still hoping for the best here in this situation with this person. And again, I feel like you have a lot of feelings for this person and a lot of love in your heart here, Scorpio, for this situation. And again, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but I got to follow my heart here, is really what I'm getting. So let's see here. It's funny, at the bottom of, remember I showed you the bottom of the Journey of the Oz was the Hermit, Ten of Swords, and the Magician. And the bottom of the deck right now is also the Hermit, Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person, Scorpio, they're going to need some time. So I feel like you are going to need to be patient with this person, this situation. So if you haven't heard from them recently, I mean, we have two indications here of the Hermit, them really needing to go within to kind of deal with their feelings here. And I feel like this person is cognizant of the fact that they really have hurt you. So I feel like even if this person wants to, kind of be in your energy here, Scorpio, I feel like they don't want to create any more heartache between the two of you. So this gives me the energy of like, I can't make a move here towards Scorpio until I am like 100% sure that this is the road I want to travel, or that I really want to, build this relationship with Scorpio. Because I know I've already caused Scorpio a lot of pain and a lot of heartache. And I don't want to go through that again either. This is really what I'm getting. So let's see here. Actions. Is this person going to take any action towards Scorpio? All right. I think that was the Hierophant that flipped over, but give me a sec. It's going to get through the rest of the deck. Actions towards Scorpio, please. The Death card. Sorry, guys. I just want to get through it, and then I'll turn that other card. Yeah, I was the Hierophant. I was correct. Sometimes I can kind of see it out of the corner of my eye. All right. So this person, I feel like, is until this person can make a change. This person knows until they're ready to make this change here. You and them can't have this Ten of Cups until then. Like they know they need to change here, Scorpio. They know they need to change. They need to make some changes. They need to work through some things before things can really turn around. But I feel like they want to. Yeah, look at that. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. So we have two aces out. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like they need to work through some stuff on their own. You can't do it for them here, Scorpio. And until they work through that, I feel like, and make those changes that they need to make. And I feel like this person is recognizing that. It's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength. But I feel like when the time is right, look at that. We have trust. There's shadow. Wow. All right. Shadow, trust, time, and courage is the bottom four cards on the Sacred Symbol deck. So definitely divine timing in this situation with this person. And I feel like this is you here, Scorpio, trusting the universe, trusting the fact that, whatever is meant for you is not going to pass you by, and really you know, believing in that. I just feel like I want to tell you, like, focus on yourself here. Try not to focus so much on the outcome of the situation, and just kind of go with the flow is really what I'm getting. So go with the flow here. And I know that's a hard thing to do, because, when you really care about somebody and you want to be in a relationship with them, you want it to start right this minute. Reminds me of when Harry met Sally at the end of the at the end of the movie. Billy Crystal, he goes running to Meg Ryan at the New Year's party, and basically, expresses how he truly feels about her. And, he realizes, like, when you know what you really want, you want your life to start right this minute. So it's hard to sit back and, you know, have that faith and trust and believe in your heart. But I feel like the universe is helping you. And again, you need to do and make the best decision for yourself in the meantime. And if it's not waiting around for this person to figure it out, then it's just not. If it's meant to come back around, it will. And again, having that faith and trust in your intuition and in your heart, right? Is really what I want to say here. And again, easier said than done. I totally get it, for sure. So let's get some messages from this person here, Scorpio, for you. See what this person, something you may not know, what this person's higher self wants to say to you. All right. Messages for Scorpio, please. All right, we have finding out the truth crushed me. We both know I'm not the one for you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. We have I want to feel that way again. Oops. Just being near you is intoxicating. Anything else? Any other messages here for Scorpio from this person's spirit? You came closer than anyone. Anything else for Scorpio? No. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. I remember every detail of that day. So, Scorpio, we did talk about that. I feel like this person has kind of kept you at arm's length here. So these messages really coincide well with, what came out in the reading. I'm going to ask about this. We both know I'm not the one for you, but again, it feels like a little bit of wishy-washy on your person's part here. I feel like this person knows that, the situation between the two of you is not over. This really gives me the energy of not wanting to accept an ending, that things are really over between the two of you. So again, kind of going back and forth with their feelings, right? I feel like those feelings come up and then this person pushes them down. So, all right. Can I get a card on we both know I'm not the one for you here for my Scorpio? Why is this card coming out? Why is this card coming out? Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands. I knew we were going to get some swords out. All right. What worries this person here too, Scorpio, is that, if this person knows that you're waiting around for them, I feel like that just kind of adds to the stress of the situation. Seven of Pentacles is like, weighing the pros and the cons here. And I feel like this person, if they feel like you're waiting on some level here, it stresses them out. It's kind of like that pressure, they do feel the pressure of that, I feel like. And I feel like, on some level here, this person knows right now that they can't give you what it is that you want. So I feel like, again, there's a little bit of guilt, and they feel bad that they, are coming up short for you right now. So I feel like that's where that's coming from. I just wanted to clarify that to make you feel, just, to see what came out on that as far as tarot goes. I feel like this person doesn't know what the future holds, so that stresses them out. So they don't want to make any promises to you, Scorpio, they don't want to have to go back on those promises or create any more pain for you. So I feel like that's where that's coming from. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap up your reading. I hope this reading helped. If it did resonate, feel free to drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Or if you could like on the video, that would be amazing. As well, if you're not a subscriber and you'd like to be, feel free to hit the button as well as the notifications bell so that you know when I have new content out. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Take care, guys.